Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be sharing with you 3 cards using the art gallery bundle. So if you don't know which one is that one, it is this one. It's been already in our catalogs. Is not a new one. This one is actually from, I want to say that it's not these like 2 catalogs from the occasions, mini occasions or so. And so anyway, or yeah, I think that's what it was. So anyway, it's one of my favorites. I love that some of them could this one in particular came out when it was the Goyle leaving, and so it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna be using that one, but that's how I remember this, and I just love playing with that. I forgot to pull out all my samples with the gold leafing, but I'm sure you can. I can probably send an email later on with some of the pictures, and I think I even had a video. I'll remember to put it once I do the whole YouTube thing. I'll put it on the description as well as here as well, just so that you know which one it is, because I remember it was really cool. I haven't played with that, but I definitely like it. So anyway, so it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be 3 cards. But anyway, so thank you so much for being here. As you know, this is not my regular day. Next week, I'm back to regular schedule. I just have to travel from work, and I just couldn't do it, right? Because I flew back from San Antonio yesterday, and I came home at 8:30 or so, almost 9 o'clock. So there was no way I could have done a Facebook Live yesterday. But anyway, a few things as always. Oh, let me just say hello to some of you. Hi, Lila. Oh, hi, Jolie. Nice seeing you here. Hi, Jody. Hi, Sue. Hi, Don. Aw. Say hello to Lady. That's so nice. Hi. Hola, gordita. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Brenda. And hi, Sharon. I think those are the ones that I'm seeing here. So thank you for being with me. And like I said, just a few things right now. It's been kind of crazy. I am in between kind of classes, if you know what I mean. So most of my classes have already finished on the signing up, but tomorrow I'm going to be opening the new one for April, which is going to be with the Friendly Hello, which I think I put it somewhere here. Yeah, it's the Friendly Hello. And you'll actually be receiving this one for free. It's kind of the same thing that we did as with the others, where I am partnering with Jennifer Cotton, and you're going to be getting your card kit, but as a gift, you'll be getting this stamp set and half of the designer series paper that came with this set during celebration. If you don't remember which one it was the one that has all the purples and the blues and the blacks, and so it was really nice. I'm trying to see if I have it. Oh yeah, here. If I have it here. So it is this one. As you can see, mine is pretty much used up, but anyway, it is with that one. It is free. It's a gift. Last time with the others, I got a lot of requests about what is yeah, like you already have it. It is a gift. I'm gonna put it as something this time on the registration form, so if you don't want me to send it, you can select there, just because people have been asking me, and I'll be honest, it's kind of hectic sometimes to remember who needed it and who didn't. So anyway, so that's that. And then there's also going to be another class, an add-on class with this one. So this one will be 10 cards, and then and then of course it will have some embellishments and some other things included into the card fee. And like I said, it's going to be a Facebook group similar to like what the others was, so I'm pretty excited about that one. We are working right now on samples, but the registration is going to happen, or is going to start tomorrow. So make sure you are on my mailing list so that you get information. And then there is an add-on class for an additional 8 cards. So I think this is going to be really great, featuring the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. I think that you're going to be getting as a gift half of that pack. And then you're gonna also, we were thinking about, and here's where it gets a little bit tricky during this time. We were thinking about using this stamp set. However, this one is in the retiring list. As you know, now we have a retiring list, so we don't know if it's gonna be available. And so what we're going to be doing this time is we're going to change stamps, and it's going to be now the Hide the Light, which is not on the new catalog, but it is from the mini catalog. And so technically this should be still available through May, and this class is at the end of April. So we're thinking this one is going to be available, and I'm sure it's going to go really well with the Rainbows Designer Series paper. So I think it's going to be really great. Like I said, I wanted to do it with the Sharing Sunshine, but it actually is going to be with this one. We just decided that today. So just a few changes there. And again, that's the reasoning behind it. And that's why I wanted to explain it, because I know last time I did the Facebook Live, I said it was going to be the other one. And now you're going to see it's going to be with these. But anyway, so that's that. And the last thing I want to make sure you know, it's about the card class. As you know, I have my, card club. Say card class. My card club. And so my card club is... it's already open. So right now it's for the April kit, which is the one that it features the Beautiful You stamp set. And I think is the Artistry Beauty or Art Beauty or Beautiful, I don't know, something like that. I'm getting confused with all the names right now. So anyway, this is that one. And you can sign up for this one between now and April 7th. And the kits are shipped around April the 20th. Right? Or the 20th of the month. So if you sign up on April 8th, then you'll get the May kit, not the April. So if you want to get this one, it's going to be April 7th. I just want to make sure you know that, because I've also been getting a few emails about that. And I know it's kind of confusing, but that's how it goes. That way, you'll know. So anyway, it is a subscription. So everyone who gets on that, you pay $39 already, shipping included. So this is like my... the cheapest class that I have, to be honest, just because I'm trying to make it more cost effective for you, just because you are on a subscription basis. Like I said, it's $39, already includes the shipping, and you get about $22 worth of products before tax and shipping. So it's actually a little bit more. But anyway, it's about $22. And when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, then you get an additional $25. And so, by the way, if you were part of the first group that signed up when I first released it back in November, this is your month. So I'll be contacting you to get what you want to get for the $25. Because again, this is the 6-month mark for the people who joined me from the get-go. So that was November. Love the card kit. You're gonna get a card kit. Usually it's about 5, sometimes it's been 6, but it's more like 5 cards. And again, you get also the... What? Give me 1 second. What? En la mañana. Sorry, because my kid is now on different medications. He got sick while we were in Mexico, and my husband was asking me if I had given him that medication, because now we have like a list of all medication. So anyway, so he was like, should I give it or not? So anyway, so sorry for that interruption. So anyway, and the other perk that you get from the card club is that the feature bundle that I have, that I put for that card club or for that month, you can get it at my cost, meaning there's no tax or shipping. So that's another perk. So anyway, if you want more information about it, you can read more at creatingwithali.com/card club. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be down on the description, the link, so that you can look at it. If you're here in Facebook, it's going to be here on top. So just click on it, read about it. You can learn more about it. If you have any questions, you can contact me there. And also, you can subscribe right there. So anyway, so that's all I have. Let me put all these things away, and let's just flip the camera. I actually received some cards, and I want to show it to you as well, because all of them are super cute. This is from a swap with one of my downlines, and oh my gosh, all her cards came amazing. Let me just see, where am I? Yeah, here. And then as usual, same as let me just move this thing so you can see it. So same as in the other weeks, if you place an order with me between now and April 2nd, which is the Sunday, I should say, the Sunday, you'll get the card kit of the cards that I featured today. So a few things here before. So these are the cards that I received today that I just want to share with you. But look how beautiful this is. And this is with the flowering tulips. I love tulips, so of course this card, oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. This is the same set that I showed last week, if you remember, which was this one. Look at all the cards here, right? So this is from last week's. If you didn't catch last week's Facebook Live, for sure, make sure you look at it on my Facebook or the YouTube, because definitely it's a really great one. So anyway, so here is then the flowering, no, the rainbow bud, no. the rain boots. I think it's flowering rain boots, I think it is. Anyway, this one is another of my favorites. Look, again, tulip, so it got me. I love how she used this ribbon, and oh my gosh, it just looks really nice. Then this one, this design series paper already retired, but look at how beautiful it is. I love this paper because it had all the gold foils. And also, this set is actually still available. So this, what am I saying? This stamp set is still available, and it's actually going to be on the annual catalog, in the new annual catalog, which, by the way, we just got it. I cannot really show the inside, but we just got it. I got mine, like, yesterday. When I came back, it was already in my packet of mail. So I was so excited. I haven't really had enough time to be watching the whole, or seeing the whole thing. Oh, hold on, let me. But again, really cool. And then come Friday, I will be able to order some of the things from that new catalog. So I'm excited about that. Now, this is another one. Look at how beautiful this is. I just love how nice she, and this is, and by the way, I didn't say her name, but all of these cards came from Betsy Robles, which is in my group. And oh my gosh, she is amazing on her cards, as you can see. And then this one, look at this one. It's one of those shakers. I have the bundle. I have not played with it, but look how beautiful. And then she glued some of those little balls or bubble gums, I should say it right, on the card. And some are actually going outside the little door here. And I just thought it was really cute. So again, she did fantastic with the whole card. So thank you so much, Betsy. I know you're watching sometimes my videos. So thank you. Love them all. Great job. And so anyway, so let's just go and start our Facebook Live. Oh gosh. So like I said, I'm going to be using this one. And if you don't know, this is part of the Savings in Bloom, which is, or Savings Are in Bloom promotion, which is this one. And you'll get right now 20% discount on the bundles, which typically it's 10%. But for the month of March, so tomorrow is the last day, you'll actually get it at 20% discount. The other thing that is important to say is that some of these bundles are going into the new book, into the annual catalog, but they are not at a bundle price. So definitely it's a great time to get them if you don't have them yet. I check, it's still available there. So this one is not retiring, but some stamp sets are really low right now because everyone is going crazy with the retiring list. And so some of the bundles have not been, have been in getting out of stock, but this one is still available, so you can get it. And like I said, you can get it at 20%, and then by May 1 or May 3rd, I think, because it has a weird date. I think it's May 3rd when the new book starts. Then you're not going to be getting it as a bundle. So if you like this set, make sure you get it right away. Of course, some of those, like I said, are going into the new catalog. And again, all of these are, majority of these are not in a bundle. So not only would you be saving right now 20%, but come May, these are not going to be actually bundle prices, the ones that are going into the new catalog. And some are actually retiring for good. So look into that as well. Now, this one is the mini stamping cut and emboss, and this one is also at 20%. So typically you get it at $60, but for these months, actually until tomorrow, it's at $48. So if you don't have this little one, you might want to take advantage of that one right now. So that being said, let's just go with our first card. I already pre-mounted my stamps. So I'm going to be using these two flowers and then this leaf. And I'm going to be making this I'm Thinking of You. Because of the colors that I pick, I feel like they look really nice for like Thinking of You cards. And because it's photopolymer, we're going to be using our Pierce mat, okay? So anytime you're using photopolymer, it's best if you use the Pierce mat for when you're stamping, because you get the transfer of your images much better. And the other thing, like, especially when it is like really bold images like this one, it changes a lot if you use this, okay? So let's go with card number 1. And as you know, I always have ideas, never have the card. And in fact, I was kind of running crazy because I had originally planned on a different stamp set, but that stamp set or that bundle was not orderable. So I was like, that's going to be fun. So let's just change things out. And then as I finished designing this one, I found out that one came back. So I could have done the other one. Oh my gosh, like I said, it's been kind of a crazy day. So anyway, so all right, so here are the pieces that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be pairing it also with the designer series paper that is retiring at the end of April. And this one is the, what is this name? Hold on, let me check. Petals, what is this? Oh, hand painted design series paper, which is this one. I just love all the different designs on this paper. I love that one side it's very floral, multiple colors, so it gives me an option to look for color combinations, and the other side is more like monochromatic, as you can see. So I went ahead and used this one mainly for my cards today, and of course my color combination came from that designer series paper, or that sheet I should say. So this is the one that we're using, and like I said, because I wanted to use this color combination, I'm also pairing it with this one, right? And this one, you can see it's a different pattern, but look, like I said, one side has all the flowers and the other one is more monochromatic, right? So anyway, so let's go with the different measurements here. So this one is Misty Moonlight, which, believe it or not, is still available. Usually by now, all the ink colors that are retiring are gone, but so far, I believe it was still available. Maybe something is happening, maybe it's already gone, but at least when I look, it was still there. Now, this one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then this one is 8 1/2 by 2 3/4 of an inch. And I scored it at half, so at 4 1/4, so that this could be the same size as this one, okay? Then I have, let's see, another piece of the Misty Moonlight, and this one is 2 3/4 by 4, which is gonna go right there. And then I have two pieces that are, what am I doing here? Yeah, no, hold on. This is, yeah, I'm like, this one is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4, which is to put it right there to match it with this one. And this one is the same size. I think it's a little bit different, but it should be the same size. This was just a scrap that I had. So this one tends to be like 2 5/8 by 4, but technically it was 2 1/2. So anyway, I didn't want to be cutting anymore, so it's right there. And the only thing is, you want to make sure that this one is smaller than your front piece, right? That's the only thing, because you're going to be covering when you open your card, right? And then for the first designer series paper, this one is 4 by 5 1/4. And this one is 4, yeah, by 2 1/2, okay? I think I talked about that one. And then this one is again in the scrap. This is 1/2 of an inch, and it is about 2 3/4 of an inch. Honestly, I just wanted to make sure it was long enough to put them thinking of you. So if you have scraps, that's exactly what I do. I always use them for, especially for like sentiments. And the length doesn't matter. You just want to make sure that it fits your sentiment, and you're done. Okay. So now for our stamping, let me just make sure, because like I said, there was one that was exactly what I needed, because this one does matter. Yeah. Just this one. We're going to be doing our stamping here and here. So, okay. I'm going to be using Early Espresso, of course, for my sentiments. Leaves are going to be in Garden Green. And then for the flowers, I'm going to go with the Petal Pink and the Pale Papaya. Yeah. And I'm going to bring also a scratch paper, mainly because I'm going to be doing like a two stamping, you know, where you stamp off something and then go into your paper. So that's how we're going to be going. For the first part, I'm just going to go ahead and do the sentiment. I love using Early Espresso for my sentiments. You could also use Memento, or even you could use the Station. That's also okay. Ooh, and I think it's a little bit crooked, don't you think? Well, I'm going to leave it that way. That's fine. It's fine. Let's just not get too complicated here. And then for this one, we're going to do the first one with the Pale Papaya, which I think I should be re-inking. So it's a little bit lighter, and so that's why I'm not doing the stamp off on this one. But on the other one, I am. Just because I feel like this one is kind of a little bit already too light. Okay? But anyway, you're going to see that when you're using your Pewter's mat, you actually get a very good transfer of your image as you're stamping. So you can see this. And then we're going to bring the Petal Pink, which, by the way, I re-inked a few weeks ago, and it's still very juicy. I don't use Petal Pink too much, and so it's still very juicy. So this one, I'm just going to be stamping off, and then I'm going to line it up here. Get this one to see. And it's kind of hard sometimes because I have the cell phone on my face. But I'm thinking this one goes this way. Okay. Again, this is Petal Pink, stamping it off. And see, I just want it to be a little bit darker, but I don't want it to be this dark, right? And it still looks kind of like in the same color family in a way. So, okay, so that was Petal Pink and Pale Papaya. And by the way, before I move, because for my next cards, I've die cut these pieces. I'm not going to be doing this for that one, but you know that I always have like the other steps already done. So you can see this one, right? You can match it and then send it through your mini cut and buzz machine, and then you can cut it out. Like I said, for the other ones, I've already done that, but you could see something like that, right? And the same thing with the lips, and we're going to be doing the lips here shortly. Now for this one, same thing, we're going to be stamping off. So I'm going to bring the the leaves, and this is Garden Green. And again, I am following the colors from this designer series paper. Okay, so if you ever feel like you don't know which colors you want to use, right? So stamping off, or stamping once and then stamping the next one here. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, and the same thing with the leaves. You could use your dies again from this bundle, from the Art Gallery bundle, and you can run it through your machine and get something like, oh, hold on, like this. All right, so on my next cards, I'm actually going to be doing that. I've had, like I said, all the pieces already cut out, but you saw how easy was the stamping. It was just stamping it off one time on the scratch paper for the Petal Pink and the Garden Green. And again, that's because both my Garden Green and my Petal Pink were too juicy. I had already re-inked them not too long ago. But if you've noticed on my Pale Papaya, that one, I didn't need to do this step, the stamping off. Mainly because that one I had not re-inked it and it's already light enough. But if I re-ink that one, so in your case, if you have one of them that are still light, you can try if you want to do the stamping off. The only thing is I just want to have like a lighter color for my card. Okay, so that's that. Let me just move those for a second here, and let's just bring everything else. Yeah, let me just move all of these out. And so let's look. Where is the, yeah, here's like, where is my glue? Oh, before I put this one, we need to be adding this one. Like I said, this one is going to go like so. We're going to bring our bone folder. And we're going to go ahead and glue this one onto the bottom. Okay, and then we can decorate the rest. So we can go ahead and I'm using just my regular adhesive, the seal. You can use the, what is the other one? The liquid Tombow or the tape, tear and tape as well. You just want to make sure you're lining it up, right? And so that way this card opens like so, okay? And then for this section, we're going to go ahead and add this one right here. So now this is a great card if you have lots of designer series paper. You know, in the past I used to not use as much of my designer series paper, and nowadays it's like that's all I want to do. Because you know, new catalogs come out, new papers come out, and I want them all. And so nowadays I just want to make sure I'm using it as much as I can, so that I don't feel too bad when I get a new pack, you know, because come the new catalog, I'm going to be getting the new pack. I'm talking about that Also in April, I'm going to be releasing again information about the new paper pack. If you, I have several of you who have been part of my paper share party. And all it is that you get a sampling of all the different paper packs that we have in the book. And you also get a card. So it's a whole event. It's like a class as well, right? Because we have usually we feature 1 or 2 different stamp sets, new stamp sets from the new book, and then we make one card with each of the new packs. So we are in the process to figure out how many papers we have, because again, we haven't had really enough time to look at the whole book to know how many papers we have. I mean, we have the book, but we haven't really sit down and make all the math and all that. But it's coming. So it's coming in the next few days. So here's where I'm going to be adding this one. That way you can write your message here, right? And then you want to do the inside so you know where to put this one so you cover your message. Okay, so anyway, so like I said, make sure you are on my mailing list. And it's also, if you're watching through YouTube, it's on the description down below. If you are right now here with me on Facebook, then it's going to be on top. Just look in that, make sure you're on the mailing list so you get information about the paper share, because it's going to be great. And again, it's going to be, I partner usually for that one with Jennifer Cotton, and so we're going to be, like I said, making a card with each of the different papers, so you get samples with all of them. And then of course it will have as well like a ribbon share if you want to do that as well. Look how beautiful this is going to look. Now for this one, make sure you add your adhesive on this section. Okay, so it's only on the bottom. I'm not gonna go more than that. And then again, I'll go and put it like so I know exactly where I want to make sure I cover. And I feel like I could add a little bit more of adhesive here, you know? Yeah. I feel like I was missing a little bit. Yeah, there you go. And so now you can center it and it's hidden. Like I said, make sure you don't add anything here because you don't want to shut your card close, right? And so, another thing, if you had a little bit of adhesive, you can use an eraser remover, an adhesive remover, and then get the gooey out. But in this case, I don't have that. And then we're gonna have this one. And then as far as ribbons, I was thinking, because you know me, I love adding ribbons. So I was either looking into the denim ribbon. I thought this one would look really nice, even though it's not Misty Moonlight, but I thought that would be nice. The other one that I thought was the Pale Papaya, which this one is carrying. I'm so excited. All the open weave ribbons are going to be in the new catalog. I'm excited because usually all of those go away and then we get a new set of ribbons. And this time we're keeping them all, which I'm excited because I love them. They make really cute bows. And then we have this one, which is the Pale Papaya, and this is from like the one that has 2 colors. And I don't have my pack right now with me to tell you, but this one comes with I think it's Pale Papaya or Petal Pink, or Blushing Bright. I think it's Blushing Bright and this one. I think it's from the New Horizons and Sweet. And so anyway, so this one is Misty Moonlight, and so I didn't know if that one. See, like this one would go well, you know. So let's just do one with the denim, and then we'll pick which one looks better, and then go from there. So yeah, so right now, like I said, retightening list is going on. The ink colors, make sure you grab them right away. Like I said, there were a few. I think only 2 reinkers already sold out. And once they're gone, you know? Okay, so I can put this one, although I think that in this case, oh, I can put it like so. You know, yeah, it looks nice. I like that one, so I'll go with this. I feel like I like this one. You know? So I can go with this. Yeah, it looks nice. And so, oh, and that brings me to the other topic. So we are gonna have also new ink colors. So 5 of them are leaving, right? Misty Moonlight is one of them. Just Jade is another one that is leaving. And which one is also Bumblebee, which, oh my gosh, I love Bumblebee a lot. I like that one a lot. And Magenta Madness. and cinnamon cider, which, oh gosh, that color at the very beginning. So when it first came out, that wasn't my favorite. I don't know, I didn't like it. But then, if you remember last occasions catalog, we had that kangaroo set, and oh gosh, I fell in love with that one. It was just great for the kangaroos. And ever since, I just love that one. And then, of course, for the gingerbread cookies that we had during Christmas. So that color grew on me throughout the year, like the following year. But the first year didn't make anything. So it's kind of crazy how sometimes you like one color and then, or you don't like one color, and then when it's time to retire, you are in love with it. So that was for me, cinnamon cider. Let me get my glue dots, because I thought I had them with me, but I don't see them. And you know how I'm always, oh, here it is. It's like, I knew I have them. Anyway, so we're going to be adding this with a glue dot. So do you have a favorite color from those that are retiring? Which one is your favorite? Like, say, and something like that. Like, for me, the surprise color was the cinnamon cider, because I didn't like it at the beginning. I don't say it didn't like it, but it was not one of the colors that really drew my attention. And then as the year went by, it's like, oh my gosh, I just love it. And now I'm really sad for it to go, because it goes really well with so many things. And like I said, it was when I saw it with the kangaroos that, oh gosh, I just fell in love with this, with that color. So anyway, so here is, oh, you know what, we can add some. And here's the thing, I was thinking either on these, the Genial Gems, which, by the way, these are also retiring. They're still available, but these are retiring, and I'm sad because I love those. And then, of course, then we have the Gilded Gems. I don't remember if these are, I think these ones are also retiring. And then my favorites, which are the Brush Breast Butterflies. But I feel like I've been using this one in almost all of my Facebook lives that has flowers. Although, I mean, who wouldn't like, I think I'm going to go with the butterflies. I've been just using those so much. I think the last 3 or 4 have been with the Brush Butterflies. And guess what? They are in the new catalog. So if you like them, they are still there, which I think is fantastic for the amount of flower sets that I have. I think it's just amazing because they go really, really well with those. So I'm going to be putting one here. And then like one there. Oh, maybe one here. No, maybe one here. I need another one. And I want, usually like, well, like a little bit in an angle. I don't know why I like them in an angle, but I like them better in an angle. I'm gonna put one more here. There you go. So like 2 and 3. So still do my little triangle thing. So anyway, here you have it. So card number 1, what do you think? Isn't that really nice? And again, you could, if you wanted more space, you can add another piece of the basic white and put it on this section or even here if you want more space, because these are a little bit tight in space for writing, which to me is perfect because sometimes I don't know what to say, right? But if you want to expand or elaborate more, or you're one of those persons who writes and writes and writes, then you definitely have more space here, or you can even put a little bit here. So anyway, so that's card number 1. Let me know what you think. Card number 2, I was thinking of, I was thinking of using the mask again, the butterfly mask. And give me a second. I do want to use those, I just don't know which one. I think I want to use the, let me see, either that one. Oh, I think I like that one. I'm going to go with that one. And because I have, I'll show you here in a second what I have, and you'll tell me what you think. So here is, when I am designing, like I said, I always have the idea. So this is how it kind of looks right now. But as you can see, it's not glued down, so if I don't like something, I can still modify things around. But I wanted to do, if you remember, if you look at my rainbows, the rainboots, the flowering rainboots card, I did some sort of like stencil, like use the stencil for that. So I thought I would do the same for this one, just because it's too white. I didn't want to be using the embossing folders for this one. And by the way, do you know the Tasteful Textile embossing folder is going away? Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. That's just insane. That's one of my favorites. I use it all the time. I was just so disappointed to see that one. Let me just add a little bit just to make it stick to this one. And then we're going to be putting this one here, and I feel like I have, yeah, the masking. We're going to be using, so it's going away, and oh my gosh. Is this not, you know what, let me just bring the, hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. One of these, let's just use one of these, because I need to see how to, yeah, let's just, yeah, I put it here, I thought, yeah. It's little tiny. And then we're going to go ahead and add this one. And I think I'm going to be using About Me. I was thinking either the papaya, but because the flower is papaya, I think it might look better with the, what is the other one? The blue. And I don't want it to be too dark as the Misty Moonlight, so I'm going to go with the About Me Blue. So I'm going to go About Me Blue on this one. And I'm going to bring my, let me see. Yeah, it's kind of clean. I kind of use the same over and over. I just wash them. Mainly because I don't have too much of a space. So, yeah. And I don't want to be, like, I have more of the blends, right? The brushes, but I don't want to have one for every single color outside here in my room. When I'm not really blending that much every day, right? So, let's just use this thing. That's my... And so I'm just going to go ahead and go the first one here and then use it on your stencil. And we're just going to go ahead and I'm not going to be covering everything, but I wanted to have something in the background. More and more, I'm loving this mask. And the other one that I was thinking to do, not the flowers, but the one that has the polka dots, I thought that would be also really nice. But anyway, I ended up with this one. But the blending brushes, oh gosh, they make these so much easier, right? So let's just see. Oh yeah, I might want to do a little bit more here. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can do a little bit of the darker, just to have some areas that are darker. Give me a second here. I said I didn't want it that dark, but let's just see. Let's see if we like it. If we don't, then we can change the paper, right? So it's too dark, but I can just do a little bit, just a little bit here in the center. And I want it to be just lighter. Let's see. I'm going to leave it at that. Because I don't want it to be too dark, but I just want a little bit of those. Let's see if it... Oh, yes. Look at that. Right? Like a little bit more like darker here and then fading. Like I said, I love the blending brushes. And by the way, I didn't say measurements on these. But this one is 3 3¾ by 5. And let's just bring the rest of the card here so that you can see it. And we have pale papaya, and this one is 4 by 5¼ So this one is gonna go right here, and look how beautiful this looks, and it popped out really well. And then I have here in Garden Green a label cut out with the So Sweetly dies Which brings me to my next topic. Did you know these are going away? Oh my gosh, all of these are going away. You know, I love using labels. I think labels are the best thing ever to make your cards. It just makes it so easy to make cards. And having different shapes is just amazing. So all of these are going away. This one is the Tasteful Labels dies. This one are the Hippo and Friends and are also going away. And then this is the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And these are also going away. And oh my gosh, I use this all the time. So this is a sad moment for me because come May, these are going away. But if you don't have them, make sure you grab them right away because these are like the ones that you need to have all the time. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Believe me. Our card base is 8.5 or 5.5 and it's Misty Moonlight. And then we have also, again, a scrap of our Pale Papaya. 1/2 inch, the length doesn't matter. It's a little bit less than 3 inches. Yeah. Oh, this one is 3 inches. See, so like I said, it's just the scraps that I have. And then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. And this one is 3 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. I don't know if I'm going to be using this size or smaller. We'll see. But we need to stamp on this one the sentiment. So let's just bring, what am I doing here? The Pierce mat. And the, what is this other? Early Espresso. And again, I'm doing only thinking of you, but you can do this anything you want. And this stamp set, by the way, this one has lots of great sentiments. There's birthdays, I miss you, congratulations, thank you, sorry, best wishes, you're lovely. So a great set. There's lots of different sentiments that you can swap for these cards. Like I said, I just wanted to go with the thinking of you, but definitely you can be using different ones. Hold on, let me just see. I'm thinking of you. How about that? There you go. And hold on, let me see. Do I have it here? For this one, I thought I may use... Hold on, give me a second. Oh, here. Here is the other sad moment for me. This one, the Tailor Tack Punch, right? You know how much I use this one. This one also going away. Can you believe that? Oh gosh. I mean, they didn't ask me, but I just feel like this is like a staple. Like I use it all the time. How can they do this? But it's going away. I'm still going to be keeping mine because I use it all the time. But it's going away. It's going away. I'm going to do also this side too. I just feel like for banner, this is like the easiest thing. And I know we have the other triple punch, whatever, that can do the same. But I don't know. I feel like this one is so handy. And I don't know. I have better control myself. I just love it. In fact, I don't have the other one. So I might need to be probably thinking about that one now. But yeah, I'm really sad about that. This one for sure. So anyway, so let's start putting our card together. So yeah, so make sure you keep looking at that retiring list. And I mailed it last week as well. Because lots of things are going away. If there are things that you want, make sure you're getting them right away. Because once they're gone. And they're not coming back, right? So anyway, so everything is while supplies last. And there are lots of things that are already gone. So anyway, I think that these dies that I show you, and also the Tailor Tack Punch, I think is still available. But I wouldn't wait too much. You know, I wouldn't wait too long because believe me, you're gonna be using those a lot. Those have become like staples for me. And anyway. But you know what? I mean, with the new catalog, there's going to be new labels as well. But there's not that many different type of labels. We're gonna have again circles and squares, which is great. But you know, I love the funky shapes for the of these labels, right? Like these are fun shapes, and I don't think we're gonna have that many. Although we do still have what is the other one? The seasonal labels from Christmas. So that one is still around, but yeah. So anyway, like I said, just make sure you get them just make sure you get them right away, because yeah, you're gonna be sad if you don't get those right away. If they go and you don't have them, I'm sure you're gonna regret those. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do the same on this one. Like I said, to me, this is the best punch ever. We're gonna go ahead and put it like so. Yeah, I'm trying to see how am I gonna be lining it up. And then I'm gonna have this one come this way. Maybe I'm gonna be putting this one on top, you know? Yeah, I think on top looks better. And then have this one right here. Yes, look how beautiful. And this one more towards it. See how beautiful this looks? And I don't have designer series paper other than this little strip, but having the background with the sponging, just amazing, right? Don't you think? So anyway, let's just put this one flat, and then I'm gonna go with the flower and the sentiment raised, you know, with dimensionals. So this one, like so, let's just think about this again. What's the position I need? I want this one right here. This one is gonna go like so. And then, so the flower and this ones will go raised, and then this one is flat. Okay. See? Okay. Alrighty. And so now we need to be adding dimensionals. So let's just add dimensionals to these. And you can see where I was going with the darker color here. This is why I decided to go the other way, right? So it's not too dark, but it was darker. So that's why I wanted to do the Stampin' Up version that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So if you didn't know how, if you weren't with us at the beginning of the video, make sure you watch the replay so you can see how we did the stamping of this flower. Oh, before I do that, let's just put this one first. Okay, I might need a little bit of this one. All right, so let's go with this. Oh. Let me see, where does this one goes? Okay, yeah, that kind of looks okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this one right here. All right, and then this one is gonna go right here. So for this one, I don't need dimensional here, but only here. So let's just add a little bit of the adhesive here, and then dimensionals on this side. I feel like I'm not totally, there you go. Right. And I'm not sure that I need a bow, but let's just think about that. Let's just add one right here and see how it looks. It might look nice. Just to bring back the blue from the background, because I almost covered the whole thing. You still can see it, right? But let's just bring back a little bit of that blue. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, yes, absolutely. Let's just put it there. Let's just add that bow. So anyway, let me know which one is your, which of the colors are your favorite from the ones that are going away. And again, it is the Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness, Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, and Bumblebee. Which one is your favorite? And which one you're saddest the most, right? Because it's going away. So let me know. I'm not showing comments just yet, so I don't know what's going on with my phone. So sometimes with Facebook it's kind of weird. I don't really see sometimes comments until I'm done, but don't worry because I always go back and see that. See? Oh, and you know what? Of course, we're gonna be adding the butterflies, right? Where are the butterflies? Oh, here. Look at how beautiful this looks. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little one here, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Looks really nice. I'm gonna put this one back here. So what do you think? Do you like it? So this is card number 2, and this is card number 1. How about that? What do you think, huh? I definitely love this one a lot, and there was not a lot of, work other than that sponging, but it wasn't that hard. You saw it, right? So anyway, let's go with card number 3, and this one is also super, super easy. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it. Thank you so much for your likes. And by the way, make sure you are sharing the video. I love when you share it. That helps me a lot. So thank you. Anyway, so let's just go with this. So now I have again Misty Moonlight. Again, one of the colors retiring. The colors are retiring, and this one is 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. All right. And then I have here, what is this? The Garden Green, and this one is 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so this one is gonna go right here in the center. Yep, yeah, somewhere here. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper, and this one is what is this called? 3.5 by 3 5/8. So I want to have 1/8 of an inch border. And then I have here again this polka dot pattern from the same paper. This one is 1.5 by 3 5/8. So it's 3 5/8. Also, so this one is 3.5 by 3 5/8, and then this one is 1.5 by 3 5/8. Okay, I'm using again another of those labels that I mentioned. This is the the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Again, these are also retiring. I'm going to be pretty much doing about the same that we did on the last card, and we're going to be stamping our sentiment. And then again, this is 1/2 of an inch by 3. And then this one is 3 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch, right? And we're gonna be kind of doing about the same type of layout, right? But this time we're doing it this way with 2 different designer series papers. So anyway, like I said, labels makes it so easy for you to be making cards. I'm not kidding you. I find that's the easiest way to do cards with labels, because you can just change the layout and change the label and you're pretty much done, Let me see, does this one goes this way? Yeah. So, and again, I'm trying to do my 1/8 border, and then we're going to be doing the same with this one. Okay, and then same thing here. We're going to be doing the border around, and then on this one. Now, for this one, I'll be using the denim ribbon, and we're just going to go ahead and put it like so and fold it, right? So I'll bring my here and tape. So like so. I'm just gonna burnish a little bit there so that it's easier to peel off those things. There you go. And then we're gonna bring this one. And then cut out. There you go. It looks really nice, don't you think? And then we're gonna go ahead and put this one right here. Yeah. And where's the, yeah, here's like, where is my adhesive? And we're just gonna go ahead and put it, like centering it as well. Now you could also use, what is this? I use garden green and it's really little, as you can see, right? The color. You could also use the, oh my gosh, what is this? Pale papaya to brighten it up again, to make it pop up more, or even white. But I like it this way though. Just a few things there. We're gonna go ahead and stamp our sentiment. So let's just bring again the early espresso, the sentiment. And again, this is gonna be a thinking of you, but the stamp set has multiple different sentiments. So let's just go ahead and do this one. Alrighty. And same as the other one, we're gonna be using the Tailor Tack punch, which will be retiring at the end of April. So again, sad moment for me. And let's see. And for this, we're gonna go ahead and do the same. Oh, I'm a little bit off, so let's just cut a little bit here. Like I said, I feel like with the punch, I can manipulate really well what I am cutting. So this is why I love it so much. And so anyway, the way I was thinking this one is have this one more towards that side. Have the, right, so have this one come here. Right, more like so. And I have, oh my gosh, here, have this one right there, and maybe more towards this side, right? And then have this one here. And then have this one right here. How about that, right? So same as with the other one. I feel like this one is okay, although do I want it more like here? I don't know. Let's just think. Let's think about these. I feel like I can see more of that ribbon if I put it this way. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. So I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to go ahead and have it like so. Again, I like to lay things out first. So kind of get an idea of where I need to be positioning all the things in relation to the other elements. So like we say, somewhere more towards this side. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this one as well, right? So in this case, because I'm using in the background these, I'm gonna go with the other side with the garden green. Like so. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the dimensionals. Oh, I'm running out of dimensionals of the small one. So let's just cut these ones. Where are my scissors? I know I have scissors here. Give me a second. Here. It's like, I know I have scissors. So always use all the pieces. of your okay. What's happening here? Oh, here, let's just go with this. And that one. Here we go. And this one. And that one. I might need another one here. And that's it. Alrighty. And then, well, yeah, let's do first this ones. And this one. Oh. Alright. Oh. And so we say we're going to be putting it like so. Right? And then have this one. Oh no, it's too high. Let me see. I need to lower it a little bit. Lower it a little bit more. I'm going to need to add more of this. I risky that one. Yeah, more towards this section. Let's see. Let's just see. Where do I want this? Yeah, here. There you go. I think it's going to be better. Yes. Yes, so I can see a little bit more of that ribbon. And then this one, it's going to go like so. And so again, I'm going to be adding adhesive on this section and then that mention also on the other side. Alrighty. There we go. And then I don't know that I want to be adding another bow. Let's see. Let's just make one and see if we want it. Let's see. Alrighty. And again, if you're asking questions, I'm not really able to see all the comments. I'm going to try to see if I can scroll down on the phone because I'm not really watching. I cannot really see them. It's not like it's rolling. Usually like Facebook lets you others start going rolling, but I'm not seeing them. But I see people are texting or writing. So let's see. Oh, I mean, it looks nice. And I already cut it, so I'm just gonna use it because I didn't even watch. So let's just put it. Did I left it here? Oh. There you go. And so then we're going to go ahead and add some of the butterflies as well. Let's see. And so I'm just going to go in this case like these on this side, because this side is too busy, right? And then I'm going to be adding one somewhere here. How about that? And we are done. Let me take all this trash out so I can put all the cards and you can tell me which one is your favorite. I'm going to try to scroll down into the comments because somehow I'm not able to see them right now. And you gotta love Facebook, right? I mean, there's always something. So let me know which one is your favorite. So here we have them. I think I like this one just because of the blending brush. And I just love how it looked. But do let me know which one is your favorite. Also, again, like I said, make sure you are placing an order with me using this host code, and you'll get the card kit to make all these cards. You do have to have the bundle to cut out these pieces, because of course I cannot stamp and mail it to you. But you can see there's lots of things retiring, so make sure you look into that. Use the host code as you are buying on my store. The link is already on the description of this video. If you're watching here on Facebook, it's on the top. On YouTube, is going to be at the bottom. And so make sure you use the host code. Orders have to be at least $35 to get the card kit, and it has to be placed by this Sunday. Now, I am a little bit behind. I am missing 2 sets to send, mainly because I was traveling last week. So I'll be cutting those this week and then mailing them this weekend as well. So anyway, but this one will come next week because I'm giving enough till Sunday, since I am doing the live on Wednesday. And again, next week I'll be back to my regular schedule on Tuesday. So let me know which one is your favorite. Let me see if I can scroll down and see some comments, because again, it's just kind of hard. So anyway, and thank you so much for sharing. If you have shared, I really appreciate it. So thank you. I don't see comments. Oh, this is so frustrating. But let me know which one is your favorite. I'll be able to read them as soon as I am done with the Facebook Live, I'm sure. And again, so anyway, so thank you so much. Like I said, I'll have to, oh, okay, so finally I see someone. So Sue says the second one. I love the second one too. Carol, oh, you're so sweet. You're loving all. So thank you. So anyway, so like I said, lots of things going on. Make sure you see which sets are retiring. When you go into the online store, you can, on the banners, there's one that says retiring or last chance or something like that. Those you just click there and you can see everything that is still available. Once it's gone, it's not going to appear there. It will be retired for good. So anyway, the second one, Paula, you like the second? I'm telling you, the second one, I like it a lot. I like the whole making the whole background. I think that just makes it very unique. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Oh, Dawn likes this one the best. How about that? Alrighty, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.